Yo, welcome back, fellas. It's been a minute since I've done some NomNom verse updates and news, and boy, howdy, do we have quite a bit of them. So sit back, relax. We're gonna go over quite a bit of information, about 2, 3, 4 weeks worth of information that I have not been able to cover. I just got back from vacation. It was like 2 weeks long, 10 days really. But let's get into it. Alrighty, so the first update, and I may have touched on this prior to on some of my other videos, but one of the updates was that they did reveal the Volume 3 Chase or astronomical rare card. It's going to be the Golden Idol. This time it's going to be the gold. It's like a little boar, like the little golden pig, golden boar idol. That's going to be your astronomical rare. Based on previous Pro Packs Volume 1 and 2, there should only be a total of maybe 3 that can be pulled, I believe, because they keep 1 in their vault. So there's only 4 in existence, and only 3 of them will actually be pullable by us who actually purchase the Volume 3 packs. So that is the big chase. Obviously, if you pull this, it's kind of invaluable at this point. It can be worth quite a bit. It could be worth, very little. It just depends on how NomNom actually goes. So. But yeah, golden pig, golden boar, whatever you want to call it. I think the real name is golden boar. I'm having pictures up here of the items that we have on this list as we go along, and you guys can visualize what I'm talking about. Okay, so the next big thing that they talked about was, or the next thing that they revealed was the rare variant Game Ghost promo cards. If you guys remember, these were part of the Kickstarter pledging tiers. This actually got added onto the Kickstarter very last minute. It was basically like a few days left, and they added these promo cards for, I think it was like $5 each. They only had revealed 2 at the point, saying that 2 of the other ones would be like the rare variants, and there would be less of those in circulation. They were revealed. So the very first one that we have is going to be the Big Daddy Battleship Game Ghost variant. Probably my favorite one, of course, because I'm a big Daddy fan. He's probably one of the coolest characters in my opinion. And the Game Ghost is basically, taking the form of Big Daddy Battleship. Like he just transformed into him with his buff selfness and whatnot. And then the second rare variant is actually the Voltaraptor variant. Now, as you guys can see, the Voltaraptor card is, honestly, both of these cards look absolutely, in my opinion, really cool. I don't think, now, they're supposed to be rare. They're going to be obviously less in circulation, so therefore, in theory, these 2 cards should be worth more based on the rarity alone. But, again, I haven't played the game. I haven't had time to actually sit down, one weekend and just try to find a game. So I don't know if these cards are going to be, good for gameplay. Based on the flavor text and what I can read, it seems like they're mainly playable cards. I could be completely wrong, so please let me know down below if I'm wrong, if they are playable or not. But those are the 2 rare variants. From my understanding, they haven't really revealed the print run for those 2. They've revealed, I think it was like 2,000 promo cards in total for the 4, with those 2 being more rare. But yeah, don't quote me on it. We'll see how that goes. But that is the Game Ghost variant that was revealed. The Game Ghost variants that were revealed. And I'm assuming that going forward, that can kind of be one of those promos where they can take any form, that the Game Ghost can take any form of any other, character, kaiju, dino, whatever. So I think that's kind of cool, right? So without further ado, let's go on to the next one. Okay. All right, so the next point of news that was dropped recently was the NomNom Verse and DSG Diamond Service Grading collaboration. So they are actually running a promotion. It is limited. I don't know, how limited it currently is. I don't know how many people have actually submitted cards, but people do receive $2 off per card that they submit with the special discount code. Now, if you want the discount code, you do have to join the Discord, which I will, of course, put down in the description, and I'll even put it in the top comment just so you guys can access it pretty quickly. But essentially, they're doing a promo. There's custom NomNom Verse labels that they have made, which I should be showing you guys here. So there's custom DSG labels. There's a discount code. You save $2 per card, and it's just like a fun little collaboration for people who want to get their cards encapsulated, right? Personally, I went the CGC route prior to this being dropped. I kind of do vibe with the Game Ghost label that they have. But for now, I'm just going to stick with CGC. But for those of you guys who are interested, definitely join the Discord. That way we can get some discounts. The next bit of reveals or information that was actually, shown to us recently was, and this is where you start getting into more of the cool, fun stuff. The very first one is they revealed the phenomenal rare that you will be able to get in the Volume 4 proto packs, which is going to be Asterix, King of the Dinos. Now, this dude is absolutely sick. I think there was art that was in the Kickstarter, in the tabletop simulator that was basically just like a template or like just an early draft of Asterix. Asterix. The final artwork, in my opinion, is leagues above what was in the tabletop simulator. They have absolutely killed it on the art. And this is kind of cool that they dropped us a little bit of lore. The fact that, Asterix came from an asteroid that crash landed on NomNomverse, right? And because of how big this dinosaur is, he has like his own gravitational field, and so the asteroid that he came in is actually like orbiting his body. So it's like a two-headed giant dino with these rocks just kind of circling around him. He looks like he has like fire or something on around him or something like that. Absolutely cool. Definitely one of the my must-have cards at this point after seeing it. Unfortunately, if you were like me, I was not lucky enough to get the Volume 4 proto packs. They did sell out within like 30 seconds, if not like 15 seconds. It was ridiculous. But definitely looking forward to maybe purchasing it or trading it for some of my duplicates for Volume 3. So we'll see how that goes. But Asterix was revealed. Absolutely stunning card. And let's go on to the next bit of news here. Okay, so this one is actually very, very cool, especially for us like content creators who are, trying to have some, crack box opens or just doing like news and things like that or like updates. So they finally released the full NomNomverse theme song instrumental. Now, this was something that I had actually asked about a couple months back. It was something that they were working on. Basically, in the Kickstarter, if you guys went to the Kickstarter page, at the very top, you had like the little intro video of what NomNom was, what NomNomverse was, and you could hear the song in the background. It's very, very like anime-esque, in my opinion, anime-esque, like rock and roll type of thing. And it was, in my opinion, it was a banger. I thought it was pretty cool. The only downside is that I could not find an instrumental. You had to rip it from the video. And if you wanted to make any sort of content, you were basically limited to just the first few seconds of the song that didn't have vocals. And then there were some people that used the song with the vocals, right? But I was asking for this for a minute now, and they finally released it. Go check it out on Spotify. It's going to be, I'll post a picture here as well. Of the actual song name and all that stuff, but it's on Spotify. It's a really cool a really cool sounding song. I'm excited to use it in the background of my videos, especially for breaking cards. I hopefully plan on using it with the upcoming Volume 3 and Volume 4 packs, if I can get my hands on Volume 4 packs. But for Volume 3, I plan on maybe using that background song as I open up cards and just have a good time, right? So very, very cool. So those of you guys that were waiting for that theme song, or you were interested in hearing the theme song, the instrumental's out on Spotify. Check it out. Okay, and then the very, very most recent announcement or reveal that was shown to us was actually some more Volume 4 spoilers, right? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Volume 4 is looking to be like this banger, it's looking really, really good. I don't think we have seen Volume 3's phenomenal rare yet. I think we saw Moogie. I don't know if Moogie is phenomenal, or I think he's a super duper rare, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he is a phenomenal, but we got Moogie on that other one. But Volume 4 is just taking things up a notch, man. So very first card that was revealed, Chicken Head. This is obviously seen on the Volume 4 proto pack. What do you call it? Golly, what they're called. The Volume 4 proto pack, pack art. There you go. So he is very prominent on the pack art, along with the mutagens that are going to be a part of that set, the Volume 4 set. And he has been completely redone, reimagined. The only thing that's the same between his like current art, like the final artwork that they went with, versus his original artwork is quite literally the chicken on his head and maybe like the fork that he holds. Everything else is completely changed. I'll probably post both up so you guys can see the old versus the new. But Chicken Head was revealed. He's a super duper rare in Volume 4. Absolutely stunning artwork. I think, to me, right, I think he looks better now than he originally did. I'm really vibing with like I think I have a thing for anime characters that have like those shark teeth, kind of like Shinra from Fire Force, or God, there's some other ones, but that's the one that comes up to mind right now. But very cool looking dude. He looks like he has a lot of scars, so he's been through the thick of it, man. Like he's a fighter from the looks of it. So very, very cool artwork. Very excited to see if I can get my hands on this one. He is classified as a chef. So my theory was that we would get Gordon Bleu with Volume 3, and maybe that's still the case because Volume 3 is very much about food. However, Chicken Head is part of Volume 4, which, again, in my opinion, chefs should have gone with the food groups, right? Like Volume 3 is all about food. Volume 4 was all about mutagens, so maybe there's something else there that we're missing. Maybe he is mutated somehow. He does look different. Like, it looks like he has some gills right here on his neck, but regardless, Chicken Head was revealed. Absolutely cool card. And the very next one that was also revealed to be a part of this, and we don't know if this one's going to be part of Volume 3 or 4 yet, because there is no number at the bottom. We can verify Chicken Head is part of Volume 4. He's on the Volume 4 pack art. But the next one is Grand Azura, which is the Tundra God, and this was actually made by Tessa Thompson. So, but this one looks to be like a what do you call it? Like is it SD or no? The whichever the orange one is, I can't remember, and I really need to there's like rare, super duper rare, and I think actually Chicken Head is super rare, not super duper rare. So he's super rare. Tundra, this one's actually super duper rare. So the orange is super duper rare. That's Grand Azura. So Grand Azura is a super duper rare. It could be from Volume 4. It could be for Volume 3. They didn't specify. They just said, hey, here's some Volume 3 and 4 spoilers, right? So we'll see. But that's one of the new ones. And then the last card that was revealed, which I think is kind of cute, it's going to be the Acorn Hydra, which is a Hydra critter. So this one is looking to be like just an uncommon card. It's just an uncommon Acorn Hydra card. It's probably going to be more of a playable card. But look at that artwork, man. Like, it's a little dragon coming out of an acorn. Like, that's really cool. But those were all the reveals that they've done thus far. We haven't gotten a reveal for like the astronomical rare or like the idol for this one for Volume 4. Now, for those of you guys who have not been following the NomNom news and updates and things like that on the Discord and like the Q&As and like the live chats and whatnot. So the astronomical golden idols that we have been getting from Volume 1 and through Volume 4, I presume, they will actually not be extremely rare in the final Kickstarter product. So golden idols are going to be pretty much common, uncommon, maybe rare cards, like easily obtainable cards in the Kickstarter product. The team has gone on record to say that because they're pretty much playable cards. Like that, you can play the game with it, and they're pretty playable. So if you don't have a golden idol, it's okay. The Kickstarter product will have them if that's something that you're interested in getting. So save yourself some money that way too. But we have not gotten the reveal for Volume 4 Golden Idol yet. And that's about it, man. The final bit of information that I know is that the Volume 3 and the Volume 4 packs were being made together, and they should be shipped out to the Senpai Studios team very, very soon, at which point my guess is that we would start receiving these packs middle of May, so within a couple of weeks or so, if everything is going well. Last I heard, production is going smoothly on them. They should be receiving them soon, and then we shall be receiving them soon as well. So as soon as I get that, as soon as I get my Volume 3 packs, I will of course be making a pack opening video for you guys. I did get several. I might be, I'll probably just crack them all and trade over the ones that I need for Volume 4, especially for that Asterix, man. That's such a cool looking card. So there you have it, guys. That was basically like 3 weeks worth of reveals for NomNomverse. Lots of updates that have been going on. And now we're just waiting. We're just waiting for those Volume 3 and 4 packs. And then very shortly after those, the Kickstarter product is here. So Kickstarter product is supposed to be ready by, like, I think end of July is when they're supposed to be fulfilling everything. Based on what the team has said in the Discord, everything is on track. Everything's going well. And yeah, man, so we're almost there. Like, these last couple months have kind of flown by after the Kickstarter. There hasn't been too much news after the Kickstarter. I know that some of the hype has actually kind of died down a little bit. But I honestly think that once these Volume 3 and 4 packs release, the hype is going to start up again. And then a month later or so, we should start seeing more and more Kickstarter reveals. And, like, I mean, heck, you guys have seen the alternate artwork from the artists, the guest artists that we showed off in one of the videos a couple weeks back, and those are just complete bangers, man. So it's going to be really fun to open. It's going to be really fun to see how people react to it, right? Because people are still kind of on the fence on it. And at the end of the day, in my opinion, guys, this is a hobby, right? If you guys enjoy cool looking cards and you guys want to, you know, keep them and grade them and all that stuff, that's the whole point of this hobby, is to have fun. And for people who play the game, same thing. If you're enjoying the game, that's all that matters, right? And there's quite a few people that have been playing the game, and there's been tournaments and prizes that like community members have offered up for people who are partaking in these NomNomverse tabletop simulator tournaments. So I expect a lot more of those to happen. The community is very tight knit. And I look forward to it, man. I look forward to the future. I'm very excited to receive the product in hand. I'm very excited to receive the Kickstarter product and the uncut sheets and like all of that cool stuff, man. It's going to be really, really fun. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys learned something new today regarding the NomNomverse project. And feel free to ask me any questions or like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. And let me know what you guys are most excited for. Like, how many were you able to get Volume 3 and Volume 4 packs? Like, which one has been your favorite reveal this far? Let me know. Appreciate it.